Hello everyone, I'm Sam Caston and welcome to Chazy. Today we're here for girls varsity action. The Chazy Eagles going against the Willsboro Warriors. This is the quarterfinals. Chazy, the NBAC champs this year, and I can see why they keep winning. See that lady right out there in the middle, Mrs. Poussin? Every game she brings them down some delicious homemade chocolate chip cookies. They're good luck cookies. And I was fortunate enough to get a taste of them the other night, and by gosh, she brought me down half a dozen or so today. And she's the chocolate chip lady, keeping these Eagles going. As long as they win, she keeps baking cookies for the boys and girls teams. Refs today, Clark Hurdick on the left, and he's from the Northern Division. The gentleman on the right, I do not know. He's from the Southern Division. For Bob Poiriers, Chazy Eagles, we've got Jess Cordes number 1, Amy West is 3, Samantha Fredericks is 4, Nicole Rouget is number 6, Hope Batchelder 7, Kristen Dubray is number 8, Jamie Wilson is 9, Katie Bouchard number 10, 11 is Rose Vellin, Melissa Lemire 12, Carly Simpson 13, 14 is Rachel Lamb, Nicole Lapierre is 16, Katie Mulligan 17, Krista Dupree is the goalie. 19 is Nicole Millark, Kim Parrott is 20, Jamie Cody is 21, Katie Prue is 22, Rachel Racine is 23, Heather Robinson 24, Kristen Rinkowski 25, Christy Wilson is 26, and number 30 is Heidi Moser. Now for the Warriors, Rachel Rivera is number 11, Lisa Casava is number 13, Marlena Bliss is 42, 53 is Melissa Gardner, Casey Root is number 24, Steph Gardner is 34, Addie Reynolds is 40, Marlena Hart is 43, Kristen Blanchard is 30, Miranda Hathaway is number 15, Beth Santor is 20, Yvonne Alteri is 22, I think it's Jessie Benway is 32, Tammy Christian is number 54, and the goalie is Chrissy Gay. We'll be back for the start of tonight's game in just a moment. Well, we're ready for kickoff. That's Beth Santor out there with the brush cut today. The last time we saw her, she had a haircut like a soccer ball. Today, she's sporting a brush cut. Eagles take over as we start today's action. Pushed right up there by Frederick. Brought back. Picked up by Simpson. This is semi-final action. Quarterfinal action, rather. The winners from here move on to play Lake Placid in Saranac on Tuesday. Eagles push it towards the net. Cleared by the Warriors, and we'll have a corner kick for Chazy. Bouchard with the corner kick. Ball's pushed towards the 18. Warriors clearing.
Step up, Jamie. Step up, yeah. Good play. Good play.
Right, whoops, kind of blocked, pushed back out by the Warriors. Simpson pushes it back for Chazy.
Look for help and top.
Ball rolls free and put out of bounds by the Willsboro Warriors. Chazy toss.
Come on, White, let's go, White!
Kaylee Milligan will toss in for Chazy. Just they're lacking a ball boy on that side. Ball comes in and cleared right back by Westport. Willsboro rather. Warriors taking up the side, blocked by Chazy, out of bounds, Warrior toss. Warriors push it up, but taken back by Wilson. And it goes out. There'll be a Warrior toss in.
Pitch up there to that sweeper girl. Okay? That sweeper girl.
That's going to be another red toss.
Stephanie, you're going to be the weak side on this side, right? Well, let's go in there. Go get it. Have a call.
Over Frederick's head.
Let's go.
Wilson gives chase, and it goes out of bounds. We'll have a throw-in for the Warriors. That's right, it's a corner kick for the Warriors, not a throw-in. One off the end.
There it is!
Pushed right back by the Warriors. And Dupree's there for the grab.
Back up, Beth! Beth, find her, Beth!
Krista Dupree will clear it out for the Eagles. Shot goes low.
Come on, Bill!
Picked up by Simpson. Simpson pushes it down the line into the Warrior zone, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a white toss.
Find your man! Find 9 attack!
The Eagles toss it in. Bellin. That's cleared by the Warriors. Pushing called on Chazy.
First to it.
Warriors will take the kick.
Now. There it is, go get it.
That's
All right,
push.
very good.
Not too deep, and pushing off called on the Warriors.
Very good, Chris.
It'll be a Chazy ball as Lamb sets the ball for Wilson. Thursday Wilson with a good boot up ahead.
Contain, Anna, back up, Anna, contain. Anna, find good outside ball. There we go.
Santar gets a foot on it.
Get it back. Wing it.
Little back and forth action. The Warriors come out with it. They push it in for Chazy's zone.
Hurry, Sammy.
Lamb is there, but kicked right through. Dupree hangs onto it.
Turn around. First to it.
No tomorrow.
There it is, all right.
The loser calls of
Come
the
on,
season.
Come on, Steph.
And the winner advances.
There you go, Race. Take your time.
It goes out of bounds.
Take your time. Make the move, Beth. That's it.
Tossed in by the Warriors. Headed out. Be Chazy toss now.
Back up. Find 9 and 10. Don't let them get the ball. Right on her. That's it. Rachel, clear it off the wing. Good job. Come on now.
Ball is kicked up. Headed chested down by Lamb. Ball comes to Mulligan. Mulligan battling.
Clear off the wing.
Ball is pushed up ahead by Frederick, but Lamb's in the race. And that rolls out of bounds. That was off Bliss, so it'll be Chazy toss. Eagles roll it back to Dupree to clear for him.
There it is. That's your ball. Hey, Casey. Head through. Atta girl. Carry. Push it through. Go get it, Mel.
It's kicked up ahead. Over Wilson's head. She's trying to clear it, and she does, and we'll have a corner. We'll have a throw-in on the side for the Warriors. Warriors toss it in.
Chip that in, Rachel. Chip it in. Right here.
And Rivera, she pushes it out. Warriors put it back towards net, but cleared by Frederick. Wilson cuts it off. And she boots it out for another throw-in.
Take your time, Christine. Take your time today. Yep. Brenda. Go get it. Who wants it? Come on, Casey. Shot in, a shot.
That's lifted high and out of bounds to be Chazy toss.
Go hard.
Eagles toss it in and is chested up. But it'll be another Eagle toss.
Go get it, Reed. Atta girl.
Rivera heads it. Batchelder over to Wilson.
Okay, all right.
That's Jamie over to Simpson.
Michelle, pull up, Michelle, come on.
Gets by Simpson.
Lisa's way back.
She's going to manage to try to settle it and clear it back up for the Chazy Eagles. That's going to go out of bounds for the Warriors. Dawson is cut off by the Eagles.
What? Good ball. Now fast to it. Fast to it. Go now.
Lamb gets a foot on it. Warriors trying to get it back towards Eagle net. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Chazy's ball.
Nice throw. Back up, nice.
Let's head it out again, and Chazy will toss in.
Get there, Katie.
Bellin to toss in.
There you go.
Looking for Mulligan, but it goes out of bounds.
Stay there, Katie. Stay there,
And I guess it never came in. I think that was a call.
Come on.
Warriors pick it up. They
You ready?
stays in. Push towards Gay, but cleared by Willsboro. Ball comes back to the 18.
Go through it. That's it. Work hard. Good job, Hope. Good job.
That'll be Ooh, I think he said red throw. Thought it was off white. I might be wrong.
Step through it, step through, yes! Yes! Get fine.
Ball comes back to Wilson.
Good ball.
Christie pushes it up head for
Quickly with
Wilson.
it. Outside.
Jamie Wilson, that is.
Christine, your ball. Go get it, Christine. Is that a beat? All right, okay.
That's gonna go out
Hey, outside.
for Chazy toss.
Come on.
Or Rachel Lamb will toss.
Come on, Red. Keep it up, Red. Head ball. Go get it now.
Headed right back to Lamb.
Miranda. Come on, Miranda. All right.
Lamb up ahead, but taken back by the Warriors. Lemire steals it.
Nice work, guys.
She throws it over for Bouchard.
Hold it back on you, boy. Go. Stay with that.
Hope Batchelor pushes it, but it goes out of bounds.
Better. Where we want to be.
We'll have a red toss in.
With Mark. We got her.
That's number 34 is Steph Gardner
Go through it.
with the toss in. Off Lamb.
Get Mark. Get there. Come on.
Line.
Put it up hard, Rachel.
That's cut off by Batchelor.
Go through the ball.
Whoa, that's a dangerous kick. Wilson almost got that cleat in the kisser. Christie Wilson boots it way up ahead.
Go in,
The Warriors are there to stop it.
You gotta stay on 10, Hannah.
Bouchard.
Go inside.
Lemire chases. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. Oop, that's headed. And it's going to go out of bounds
Make sure she stays with
for a
her.
red toss.
You hear you, Gunner? You hear me?
Rivera will take the toss in. Lemire.
Bring it.
Back for Jamie Wilson. There, they clear it out. Warriors do so. Be another Chazy toss. Hope Batchelor will toss
Go
it
in for
in.
the shot. Follow it, Hope.
Hold
Follow
with the
it.
toss.
There you
Whoops.
go.
Warriors
First
collide.
shot.
Batchelor. Back for Lemire. Hope Batchelor will toss in.
Back.
Into Lemire. Taken back by the Warriors.
Good job.
Oh, ball stays in. Lamb taken right back by Willsboro. Wilson gives chase. Christie, that is. She pushes it out and it'll be a red toss. Warriors toss it in. And that goes out of bounds. It'll be another red toss. Bliss will toss in.
Yeah, get up on number 10, Anna. Right on number 10. Right up on.
Beautiful, beautiful day today. Somewhere in the low 60s. Just as calm out as can be.
Same thing.
I only hope it can stay like this for the rest of the soccer
Miranda,
season.
get ahead on this. Weak side.
Get a beautiful day, and you never know what you're getting tomorrow when you get towards heading towards the first part of November. We dial the old clocks back tonight. It'll really be dark early. Lamb picks it up and is kicked out, but I think it's going to be Chazy's ball. No, it's a red ball. Warriors toss it in,
There it is. Weak side, Haiti. Weak
and
side.
it's grabbed by Dupre.
Oh, golden opportunity.
Ball comes to Rivera.
Push it through. Don't play it. Right there. That's what we're looking for.
Ball's going to run to the outside, pushed up ahead.
Come on.
Lamb chases.
Up hard at the wing. Up hard at the wing, Rachel, next time. Contain! Have a cross!
And it's pushed out, and it'll be a red ball. Warriors with the toss in. We're scoreless. I'll have to look down and see how far we are into the game here. Clock's not working well, so they don't use it. It's a little confusing.
Chazy, come on. Shot!
And
Oh.
it'll be Eagle ball. My gosh, Sherpern, you're 15 minutes into this game. Seems to be moving right along.
Come on, Mel, don't be afraid, Kenny. Come on, we gotta go harder now. Johnny, get 9.
Bellin.
Look at her. Look at her.
Shot towards net. Gay is there for the grab. Gay puts a foot to it, drops it by the circle. Tried to drop it by the circle, headed off by Mulligan. Velen gives chase. And that goes out for another Warrior toss. That'll be Chazy's ball. And Kristen Minkowski will report in for Chazy.
Good job, Anna.
Warriors push it up. Chested down by Simpson. Simpson pushes it up head towards net. Gay is there for the grab. Nice kick by Simpson.
Good job.
Gay
Get it right back in.
clears it. Gets by Frederick, but picked up by Lamb. Now the Warriors are trying to control. They tap it up ahead, but Brinkowski is there.
All right, take it
Goes out.
Go.
Rachel Lamb will toss in for Chazy. Ball is picked up by Rivera. Rivera gives it a ride. Out of bounds. I think it'll be Chazy's ball. Lamb pushed right back by the Warriors. Wilson's calling for it. She puts it out of bounds. Be a red toss. Altieri will toss in for the Warriors. Ball gets by Lamb.
Get up fast in front of the goal, Beth! From the goal, Beth!
Warriors push it towards net. Dupree's out for the grab.
Gotta have that!
Dupree with a nice kick to the circle. Ball takes a bounce past midfield.
Move it up! Move it up!
Lemire and Wilson in on the action. Bouchard.
Yes! Go help!
Velen gives chase. Works it down the outside. And the Warriors push it out for a Chazy toss. Gay is there for the grab. Westport is the one who gave Chazy girls all their problems this year in the soccer field. They both had identical records. Chazy had to defeat Westport to go and play Wells for the MVAC championship. Chazy did that in a shootout. Had to go to the shootout for Chazy was able to come up with a 3-2 win. Jess Cortez just reported in for Chazy. She's replacing Katie Mulligan. We'll have a little breather. And I see the Mariah Vikings knocked off Westport. They're out of the CBAC, but a Class D team, and they play stiff competition all season. They don't have the greatest record, but I'll tell you one thing Mariah did. They handed Northeastern their only tie of the season. That was the only blemish Northeastern had from a perfect season. They were undefeated with one tie with Mariah. I happened to be taping that game that night, and it had to go overtime, and it ended up in a 1-1 tie. Northeastern didn't score till the game was almost done.
Go, Mel, pitch that side now. Go hard to that corner.
So sooner or later, the Eagles are afraid are going to end up beating Mariah. And I think it was Mariah last year that knocked Chazy off. I think it was a game down in Peru, if I remember right, a nice rainy day. And I think Mariah was the victors down there. Warriors with the corner kick. Looks like Curly Santor taking the kick. Wilson working it down the line. That's Jamie. Taking it all the way. Ball comes out to the middle. Pushed over for Lemire. Gets by Melissa. And that goes out, but I think it's Chazy's ball. Eagles get it back towards the 18, but the Warriors clear it. Christy Wilson's waiting for it. Picked back up by the Warriors. It's a race. Wilson don't have much choice but to push it out for a corner kick. This Bliss over here just came out is having a problem breathing. That's Santor with the kick. Wilson, whoops. Blocked by the Warriors. Simpson chases it down. And Simpson pushes it down the line, but it goes out of bounds for a red toss. Heather Robinson will be heading in for Chazy. The next eagle toss or goal kick. Ball's pushed out to midfield. Lemire picks it up. Over for Wilson. Ball comes back to Lemire. He drops it off for Rinkowski. Back to Lamb. Lamb pushes it up, but it's going to go out of bounds for a red toss in. Hey, we're down to 17 and a half minutes in this game. We're scoreless. I mean, 17 and a half minutes in the first half, that is. Field in beautiful condition for all the rain we had last week. Boy, if you've seen Seton Field, that is a mud hole. This field is good and dry.
That's the way. Bring it up. Bring it up. All right.
Bellin chases it, and it rolls out of bounds, but it'll be a Chazy toss as Rose Bellin tosses it in.
Come on, Jess. Go through it, Jess. Go through it.
Bellin again to take the toss in. Wilson picks it up.
Find a shot.
But it's kicked out by Willsboro. Ball stayed in. Picked up by Simpson. Simpson makes one move
There you go.
and throws it towards net. Bouchard gives chase, but Gay is there for the pickup.
Charlie, way to be there, guys.
That's lifted high by Gay. It's going to fall short. Fredericks kind of gets it back in, but cleared back out by the Warriors.
Get up quickly.
A nice kick up by Lamb.
Follow through.
Whoops. Bouchard gets tripped up.
Look up.
Ball is cleared back out.
Quick,
And Cortez chases. Warriors.
Passes, come on. Switch it.
Bellin rolls it out towards the middle. Robinson went in. I didn't spot her going in. Ball is kicked way out. Simpson and Wilson give chase. Wilson will handle it. And that goes out of bounds for a red toss. Warriors substituting heavily. Chazy hasn't used too many subs yet. Red handball called. So it'll be a white kick. Wilson. And I guess it goes out for a Warrior toss. Warriors with the toss.
Great job out there, okay? Great job since you break it.
Again, the Warriors a toss in.
Hunter! Come on, front
Ball
line!
is kicked by Rinkowski. Pushing off, called on Willsboro.
Side by side, shoulder to shoulder, Don!
Warriors push it up. But of course, Christy Wilson's there again. Hang brings it back for Chazy at the center of the field. Whoa, Fredericks gets a foot on, but it comes right back at her. Simpson with a nice boot up ahead.
Good job, good job. Control, now control. There you go. Good job.
Cortez.
Good job. Come on, Vicky.
Cortez working it down the side. She pushes it towards net, but cleared back out by the Warriors.
Play.
Headed back in. Jamie Wilson. She puts a shot. Ooh, off the crossbar.
Follow it! Follow it!
But no one there to relay it in. Nice shot by Wilson, just a hair high.
Get in there 'cause it's a shot. We go through and it's a shot. Come on!
Warriors dodge a bullet that time and they're clearing it out into the Chazy zone and rolls out of bounds. We got Claire Locker in the middle, who is the scorekeeper, and Mandy Coulomb on the left, who is the timekeeper.
Hard today, Jimmy.
The other lady is from Willsboro, their scorekeeper. Chazy takes the throw in.
Let it run! Let it run! Let it run!
And it's going to go out for a goal kick.
All right, come on. You're in the goal right now.
Warriors will take the goal kick.
Do it! Come on, Danny!
Lifted high. Grabbed by Gay.
First, do it! Come on, overhead! Good job, yes!
Mulligan working it right towards net. Ooh, blocked. Warriors get a foot on it. Jamie Wilson heads it. Mulligan again picks it up, rolls it out for Cortez. Cortez misfires. Cortez keeps it in. Whoops, he gets pushed. Maybe a Chazy kick. Simpson will set it for Wilson. Wilson with a blast towards net. Headed, ooh, Gay has it. Whoa, and she gets knocked down. And Katie Bouchard, being the lady she is, helps her up. It'll be a goal kick. Rinkowski gets a foot on it. Whoops, off Robinson's face. Shot towards net, goes wide for a goal kick. Warriors take the goal kick. Ball rolls long, picked up by the Warriors. And that goes out. Now again, it'll be a Warrior toss. That's going to be a goal kick for Chazy. Christy Wilson takes the goal kick for the Eagles. Ball comes to Simpson.
1v1. Good job, Haiti.
The Warriors trying to get it back towards net. That shot will have another goal kick. Wilson's kick comes to the side. It gets knocked out of bounds. Red toss in. Warriors still subbing heavily.
Baby, don't let her pass!
Good job. Good job. Good job. Chip it.
Whoa.
Take your time. How much time you got?
Gonna be a red toss.
Get ahead on it. Get ahead on it.
We're about 9 minutes remaining in the first half. We're scoreless. Of course, the boys went scoreless yesterday against Westport. Westport gave them all they wanted the first half. Chazy broke it open in the second half and won it 3-0.
Want the ball, White.
But the first goal was a long time coming.
Come on, White. Push one through, Red.
We'll have another Warrior toss.
Got no one, so get it.
That's kicked out.
On the goalie,
Gonna be a
Susie,
Chazy toss it.
Susie, goalie, Susie, no, Haiti. Get back.
Lamb will toss it.
Right on, Step through it. Chip it. Here we go.
That's pushed up. Back and forth she goes.
All right. Oh, you better get back. Oh!
Wow.
No!
Red charge.
He had the ball! Jeez,
I don't think he agreed with the call. But Clark Erdick said he had the same call, so.
Go through the play, get the ball first, and you've got to want this ball. You've got to want it. You can't slack off because you think they
Willsboro cuts it off, then lets it high in the air.
Your ball.
Rinkowski's there to chest it down. Whoops.
That's the momentum that you're going in with. That's the only thing you think about. You want the ball.
Wilson pushes it up.
You've got to want it more than that.
Gets by Mulligan. Woo. Red trip.
Let's go!
Christy Wilson will take the
Be
kick.
ready, Heather!
She'll put it right towards net. Nice kick. Gay is there for the grab.
Very good, very good!
Rinkowski cuts off the kick. Pushes it back, but that's over the top. We'll have a goal kick for Chazy. Lemire back into the game. Batchelder and Velen replacing Robinson, Rinkowski, and Jess Cortez.
Go! Go, Bill! Go!
Ball is kicked into Chazy's zone, but Wilson's there. Wilson takes it to the side, rolls it out of bounds via red toss in.
Good job, Red!
Warriors with a toss in, chested down by Simpson. Pushed down towards midfield. Bouchard gets tangled up, but it'll be a white ball. Mulligan will handle it. Game is being played on a Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock game. Next week, they'll start at 2 because we're going back on to slow time. Whoops.
Outside, outside!
Lamb. Lamb with the ball, pushes up ahead. Rivera cuts it off.
Good job, Ray. Come on, Haiti!
Ball was pushed out into the circle. Picked up by Jamie Wilson. Wilson pushes it way ahead. I don't think Lemire will catch it.
Go! Go! There you go.
And it's going to be a white toss in.
That's why you hustle.
Old Batchelder will toss in for Chazy.
Ball it! Yeah!
Headed towards net. Warriors clear it. Fredericks rolls it back towards the 18, but cleared back out. Warriors pick it up. Lamb gets by.
Yeah, Ray!
Rolls it back towards the 18. Lemire's there to pick it up.
Top!
Lemire right back towards goal. It's lifted high in the air. Gay's going to have to grab it, and she does. That was a bad kick by the Warriors. Could have cost them. Simpson cuts it off.
Go! Here comes the hard ball!
Ball comes back for Christy Wilson. Wilson up to center field. Picked up by the Warriors, but cleared by Batchelder over to Lemire. Lemire back over to Hope.
Use her! Shot!
Batchelder pushes it towards the 18. Lemire picks it up. Lemire pushes it towards the goal, but the Warriors are there to clear it.
Ball!
Fredericks.
Save it! Yes!
Fredericks.
Turn on it!
And that's going to roll out for
Alright, nice
a goal
work,
kick.
nice work!
3:40 to go in the first half. Still scoreless between the Chazy Eagles and the Willsboro Warriors in quarterfinals. That's out of bounds.
Alright, now mark up! Again, stay with it! Up the line! Yes, come on now!
Warriors push it up, but Wilson's there to... Nice play by Wilson.
Good job! Good job, guys! Way to work that line!
Fredericks headed by Santor.
Great play! Great play! Push it through! Do it again!
Lamb.
One on your back. Alright.
That goes out of bounds. Red dot. White throw. White throw.
Let's go. Nice throw. Push it up there, Rick.
Hope Batchelder will toss in to Lemire.
Good job. Okay, now here we go.
And that goes out of bounds
Come on.
for a red toss.
Come through it now. That's it. Now go with it. Step through it. Step through it. All right. Do it again. Let's go. Move it up.
Red handball was called. Coach Bob checking the time. And what do we got? Well, I could tell you if Mandy can move ahead. Ball's in the 18. Bouchard's shot is blocked. Quickly clear it out. Belling gets chase, and it's going to be a white toss.
Christy, 2.
Rose Belling to toss in.
Christy, 2.
Warriors trying to clear it. And that's going to be a goal kick. With 1:35 left, Willsboro call timeout. And it's going to be a goal kick for Willsboro. Must have some secret plan in his goal kick here to call a timeout with 1.5 to go in the first half. We're scoreless. Quarterfinal action. Wanted to go on to play Lake Placid, I believe it is.
Here we go! Yes!
And we'll have another goal
Do it
kick.
again! Far post now! Let's go!
One more goal kick here. I think the first half's going to end in a 0-0 tie. We're down to 1 minute. Ball comes past midfield. Simpson and Wilson there. Simpson picks it up for the Eagles. They pushed it back, but cut off by the Warriors.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Whoop, tangled up.
Let's go! Let's go!
Red obstruction. Chazy's ball.
Rachel!
Wilson will come for the kick.
Right there, that's good.
I seen Christie put him in from out there.
Get there!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that a goal or not? She got knocked into the net. Oh, we got a yellow card coming. Rosedellen gets the yellow card.
How much?
Nice try, Holly.
Gay again with a save.
Do it! Come on, Christine, do it!
I don't know if there's any reason for the yellow card there. I didn't think Rose actually attacked the goalie. There was so much action in front that she just ran into her. We're down to 5 seconds, so the first half ends between the Chazy Eagles and the Willsboro Warriors in a 0-0 tie. We'll be back for second half action in this quarterfinal game in just a few moments.
Let's go! Come on, White!
Well, the Eagles kick off as we start the second half in a semi-final action game between the Chazy Eagles and the Willsboro Warriors. Red tossing.
No! No!
Batchelder. Picked up by Jamie Wilson. She shoots it down, but cut off. Let's see who cut it off. Warriors trying to clear it. 0-0 is our score.
Stay with it, Mel. Stay with it. That's it. Come on,
We've
Mel.
played
Go,
48
go.
tough minutes here.
Let it go. Again. Again. Push it through one more time.
Seems when you get to the finals like this,
We ought to beat. We ought to
the
beat
games
that
are
way.
tougher.
Back up, Mel. Back up.
White
Mel.
toss.
Melanie Bliss. Back up. You got to beat that girl to the
Oh,
ball.
Batchelder will toss in. That was headed.
Take your time.
It'd be be a red toss
Stay in
in,
the
I
goal,
guess.
Christy, they're waiting for it. Christy, stay in the goal. I know. I'm making sure. Gary, come on, Mel.
Wilson, Jamie. That's cleared out by Santor. Ball comes to Simpson.
Don't
Simpson makes one move. Pushes it towards net. Gaze could be there for the pickup.
80, see when you stab.
Whoop. I think that's Bouchard.
80, see when you stab. She goes right by you.
Hurt her leg. They're carrying Katie Bouchard off the field. She's been down for, I'd say, at least 5 minutes or so. And it looks like she is in pain. That is going to be a big loss for the Eagles if she's unable to come back in.
Let's go to the ball. You got to get to the ball. Heedy, pitch the middle in case of a bad kick.
Well, Chazy's loss is Willsboro's
Come on, Beth.
chance now with Bouchard out.
Up the wing,
I
now.
just remember one game here not too long ago, Katie with 4 goals.
Come on, Heedy. Come on, Heedy. Get this
She is
here.
the leading scorer
Come on, Casey.
in the league, I believe.
On her now.
That's Bellin. This might wake the Eagles up even more. Mulligan gets chase. She puts it out in front of the 18.
Come on, Mel. Come on, Melanie and Heedy.
Picked up by Cortez.
You go hard as you can. Heedy gonna die. We got to go as hard as we can.
And that goes out for, I I think a goal kick.
Goal! Between her and the goal.
Goal kick is short. And that's going to be red toss. It's off Bellin.
Get back here.
Doc Racine there is working on Katie.
Clear. Come on, back down the wing. Okay, good.
That's cut off by Santor, out of bounds, white ball.
Mel, you see that? Get up.
Bellin will toss in.
You see that coming hard. Come on, Red, we gotta clear it.
Whoa. We got another one down.
Yvonne, get in front of it. Get in front of it, Yvonne.
I guess Mulligan's going to be all right.
Anna! Get number 9,
Wilson
Anna!
will do the kick.
Anna, get number 9!
Shot. Oh, just wide. Goal kick.
See how we gotta get
Again, the Warriors dodge a bullet.
Get back to the ball, Melanie.
Warriors with the goal kick. It's kicked out by Chazy. Willsboro will have another toss in. Warriors again to take the toss.
Get it!
Santor opening up on it. That is cleared out by Mulligan. It'll be another red toss in. Warriors get again. Cleared back by Chazy. Wilson goes over to pick it up. And it's Chazy's ball.
Back up, Anna!
Lamb will toss in.
Come on, Stephanie!
Throws it up to the line for Lemire.
Nice. Come on.
Lemire again with a nice kick. And that rolls out again. It'll be Chazy's ball. Hope Batchelor will toss in.
Go get it! Chip it long!
Warriors clear it back. And it'll be Chazy's ball. That goes out of bounds. Red ball. A lot of action on the far side of the field.
Go! Go, Mel! Come on, Mel! Here! Oh! Come on! Come on, Beth! Get up! Come on, Casey! Find it!
Mulligan. Pushed up by
Come,
Simpson.
Michelle.
Warriors are there to quickly clear it
Come on,
out.
Melanie, flip! Miranda. Not hard to ball, I don't care. Okay?
Cortez with a foot.
Hard! Go get it!
Pushed
Come on,
back
Mel.
by the Warriors.
Every time, beat her to the ball.
The Eagles have been containing the ball in the Willsboro zone, but
Back up! Beth, back up and help with defense, Beth!
I don't think Dupree has had
Hurry up, Beth!
any opportunity to touch it for
Clear
second
it.
half.
Stevie, you got this girl behind you.
Wilson comes in with the big foot and headed out by the Warriors. And that'll be Chazy toss. Hope Batchelor will toss in.
Melanie should be on the other side of that girl. That girl's gonna be hurt to the ball if it comes down to you. Watch.
We'll have another white toss. Batchelor will do it again.
Fine, Red.
Come on, Steph, up the field, Steph, all right, up the field.
Again, Batchelor tosses in, looking for Mulligan, gets by her. Warriors with the shot.
Who got the ball? That girl.
Watch it!
Lamb, she rolls it out of bounds for the Warrior throw-in. Warriors take the toss in. Wilson boots it. Cut off by the Warriors and taken back by Chazy. Again, Willsboro pushes it down into Chazy's zone. Wilson. She's got Simpson. She finds her. The ball gets by Carly. Velen.
Come on, keep it in, Michelle.
Ball rolls on the line. It stays in.
It's gotta be hard.
Oh,
Michelle, you don't. It's not healthy.
what in the devil?
Go.
Ball was not out of bounds.
Come on. Get up to it. Get up to it. That's it. Go get it. Go get it. Run on her now. Run on her now. Head through. Go. Run on her. Run on her. Both of you. Melanie's on her. Watch the pass, Miranda. Get up, Evie. Come on. Come on. That's why I got you out there. Eat it. Eat it. There it is. Eat it.
Carry it.
Simpson.
Carry it yourself. Go. Go yourself. Go yourself. Go yourself.
Simpson bringing it up.
Here. Purple.
And it's going to be a goal kick. A goal kick. Kept in by Willsboro. Cortez picks it up.
You're dogging. You just got in a game.
Warriors unable to clear a goal kick very far.
Carry.
Now they're trying to work it up. They're coming right into a nest of Eagles.
You just
And
got in the game now, Russell.
ball pushes over to Lemire.
Honor, Haiti.
Cortez rolls it over for Wilson. Rivera pushes it up. Picked up by Mulligan. Mulligan trying to work it back. She's battling Santor.
Go down the corner with it.
Simpson's in a foot race.
Here. Down the wing hard. That's it. Come on, Beth. Beat her, Beth. Let it go. Oh, Beth. All right, okay.
Whoa. Wow. Yeah, they both appear to be okay. Bellin keeps it in. I don't know if it's Bellin or Bellan. I'm going to have to find out for sure how she pronounces it. I've been calling her Bellin.
Beat us if you don't want it. Jesus.
Wilson. Whoa.
You ready, Red? Come on, Edie.
Rose tosses in. And that's out of bounds again for another toss in. Mulligan back to Velen.
Far post. Get the ball. Go far post.
And that's going to roll out for a red ball.
Beth, pitch this way. So she has it over, you go get it.
Again to be a Warrior toss.
Throw it hard. Down the wing.
That's cut off by Velen.
Keep your hands off her, Red.
White call with the obstruction. Told to keep her hands down.
You gotta have a head on the phone, not too far. Katie, you know what far you tell you? Hard! Hey!
27 minutes remaining in the game. 0-0 is our score.
Don't run any of them on that. Now, go! Go!
Quarterfinals.
Backing up. You back up, you back up.
In the Section D here. Class D, that's Section D. Section 7. Class D, semifinals. Not quarterfinals, rather.
Want it! Back up, Casey! 80, back up!
Lemire gets chase, but it's going to roll out for a red toss. Whose is it?
Back up, play defense, Beth!
Chazy's ball.
Play defense, Beth!
That's set for Wilson.
Haiti, stay wide here now.
On, right.
I don't think Christie ever comes out of a game. Very rarely. Headed by Lamb.
Melanie Bliss, you got
Santor picks up the loose ball. She's got Wilson to deal with. Wilson rolls it out.
it? You're up on that big
That'd be a
girl.
red
When you get
toss.
up there, you're on your sweet girl, okay?
Back.
Go get a head shot.
Warriors take the toss in. Ball drops straight down between two players.
Back up. Back up.
Good remain Chazy's ball as Heather Robinson reports in for Chazy. She'll be replacing Batchelder. Just a little over 24 minutes to go. Still scoreless. This could go to overtime. Oh, Gay is there for the save.
Let's go. First to it.
Nice.
Head ball.
Blistering shot by Mulligan.
Go, Melanie Hart.
But Gay was there to suck it up.
You got to anticipate her heading that ball through, okay?
Mulligan. Ooh, off the top of the goalpost.
There, that's better.
Katie Mulligan's really been applying the pressure the past couple minutes here.
Come on, Red.
It's going to be a red toss, and as Heather Robinson tosses in. As soon as we get the other ball off the field. Rolls out. We'll have a white toss in. Headed by Lemire. Cleared by Willsboro.
Up the field, Casey! Up the field!
Eagles will have another toss in. As Jamie Wilson will toss in. Gets it in from Lemire. Push back. Wilson pushes it back towards the goal. Gay has it. It was wide. We'll have a goal kick for Willsboro. Almost think one goal's going to win this game. Sooner or later, we will have a winner, you know. Sooner or later, we'll go to somebody will net one. It might be in a kick and a shootout. Who knows? But they've been playing tough.
Melanie Bliss on number 4,
Both
Melanie
teams.
Bliss. Between her and the goal, Melanie Bliss.
Again, we'll have a Chazy toss.
Where do we give it, David?
Whoops. Wilson. She keeps it in. That's cleared out. For Chazy. Whoops, we got to stop at your play here. What's the problem? Clara Kurdick is talking with number 13. That's Lisa Kazaba. He was talking with her. I don't know what it was
Come on,
about.
Red. Let's get it up.
Robinson will toss in. Headed right back by the Warriors, kept in by Robinson. Warriors ride it out. Again, it'll be Chazy tosses. Heather Robinson tosses in.
On the right, right!
Willsboro trying to clear it.
Move your head away!
And they do. They clear it out of bounds for another Robinson toss in.
Go! Get up! Get up!
Eagles bring it right back.
Keep on it!
Go! Come on, Mel! Get up! Get up, Miranda!
Lamb gets chased. So does Wilson. Out of bounds. Chazy toss. Wilson looking for Lemire. Lemire lifts it high in the
Come
air.
on, Haiti! Come on, Haiti! Atta girl! Chip it! Chip it! Come on, Casey, you let
Mulligan gets a foot on it. Goes to Lemire. That's kicked out of bounds. Souvenir for a fan. Eagles have been applying the pressure. I think it's just a matter of time before they blister the net with one. Robinson heads it. Is pushed out. Again for a white toss in. Lamb will handle it. Jamie Wilson. And we'll have a corner kick.
Flavish, right back there by
Just
Michelle.
under 19 minutes to
Michelle's
go.
got the post. You got her.
Scoreless.
Come on, Melanie, blitz. There it is. Get ready, Chazy.
Picked up by Lemire. Push back by Chazy. Gay has
Easy,
it.
Chazy. Easy. Get ready. Melanie Bliss, get to the middle and head this ball.
They're wrapping Bouchard's.
Come on, Miranda. Head it over.
Well, I don't know what exactly he's wrapping there.
Push it long now.
I know it's the bottom of her foot. I don't know if it's her ankle or her arch or what it is, but
Push it long.
Bob's busy wrapping.
Nobody.
That's why he's been quiet. That knocked out of bounds. Be a red toss. Pushed up over the top of Simpson's head. Wilson gives it a ride into the brush line. We'll have another red toss. There's a shot towards net. Knocked down by Land. This guy getting a little excited. Gotta be a red corner. Corner kick is cut off by Chazy. Put back towards goal. Dupree has it. I can taste overtime. Beautiful day for it if you gotta go overtime. I was hoping to make 5 o'clock mass, but I can make that tomorrow. Can't make 5 o'clock mass tomorrow, but I can make mass tomorrow. That's cleared out. Brought right back by the Warriors. Now it's their turn to apply the pressure. Whoa, Wilson cuts it off. Put it right back. A high shot. Dupree. Beautiful grab by Krista Dupree. They thought they had one. Probably so did Krista.
Keep it up! Keep it up! Go get up, get up! Get up!
Now the Eagles change fields with it. Whoop. What's the call?
Okay, get back, get back!
Mulligan's up.
You got Melanie, get back and help,
Red
hurry
trip.
up! Hurry up! Oh my God, that was such a big shot.
Where's Wilson? Here she is.
Pressure!
Wilson.
Pressure! Pressure!
Back to Wilson. Wilson, whoops, her shot is blocked. Slams down. The white ball. Wilson.
Skip it long. Come on, man.
Chested down by the Warriors. Put right back in by the Eagles. Headed out by the Warriors.
Fight, boys. Fight for the ball. Shot.
Simpson. She rolls it towards the 18. It's going to be grabbed by Gay for the goal kick. Cortez and Batchelder reporting in, replacing Roseville and Muslim here. Nope. I think it was Rinkowski.
You want to drive it. You got to get that. You want to drive it.
Simpson. Simpson takes it to the corner and it goes out. It'll be a goal kick.
You can just run on like that, Don? You can just run on like that? So? That helps us. Let it go. Oh, let it go.
Chazy was down
Come on, Evie.
one player. That's why I thought there was three of them that came out. Christy Wilson says, Coach, we're down one player here. Guess apparently Rose wasn't supposed to come out and did.
Head ball, head. That's it. Go get it, Melanie Hart. Head ball, Evie.
But they didn't play too long with down one player.
Hard.
But it would have been maddening to be down a player and get scored on.
That's it. Good job. Stay with it. Container.
Give it to her in the corner. Give it to her. Right there, Jess. That's you, Jess.
Oops, that was cut off.
Where's the charge after the play?
And whoa. No, I thought it went out. It did go out. Bellin will toss in.
Come on, Melanie Hart. Or Bliss Hart. Hart to the wing. Come on. Clear it.
Warriors trying to clear. Simpson.
Come on,
Gonna
Mel.
put it
Don't
right
give up,
back.
Mel.
Nope, broken up by the
Hart,
Warriors.
Stephanie.
By Lamb. And that's going to roll out for a red ball. 11 and a half to go. Still scoreless. We've played 69 minutes of scoreless soccer. That's going to go out of bounds for the Warriors.
Go get it, Christine! Hand! You get called at a handball like that, you know?
Cortez. Taken back by Willsboro. Mulligan over the top. Goal kick.
Peter!
Goal kick.
Honor! Honor,
Comes out
Christine.
to Simpson.
That's it. Honor again!
Simpson throws it back towards net. Wilson, no block.
Christine!
Gay
Take
has
your
it.
time. Now you gotta get ahead on this ball! Get up, Christine. You can kick it further than that. Oh, come on back!
Christy Gay with the kick. Kept in by Cortez. Mulligan. For Velen. Whoa.
Thank you very much. That's it! Wait! Good try!
Chazy's ball.
Come on, first to the ball,
Rose
Red!
will toss in. We're down to just a little over 9 minutes.
Lisa, stay in the middle, okay?
Be a Chazy's ball.
Red time, right here, Red.
And the Eagles call a timeout with 9 minutes to go in the game. Scoreless. And quarterfinal action. We got a Chazy tossing on the corner.
Get it, Red. Come on, Red.
Now what we have? Another Chazy ball. This will be a goal kick. Corner kick. Mulligan with the foot.
Go get him out, Miranda.
Cut off.
Keep it in, Miranda. Okay.
Out of bounds. Chazy toss. Bellin will handle it.
Contain! That's it. Get up, get up, get up!
Mulligan
That's it! Good job, Evie!
lifted high in the air.
Come on, Evie, step in front! Atta girl, come on, Beth! Come on! Come on, we're down her tight, we're down her tight! Get off her. Red!
That's off Wilson.
Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Follow her. Right there. 20.
Go, Casey!
Warriors with a toss in. For Robinson.
Do it again! Don't let it go over your head, Hannah!
Blasted off the back of Mulligan's head.
Okay, Katie, come on.
Here's the
On
top.
the ball.
Here we go!
Cortez.
Set it up, you twig! Get in the wing!
Oh, where's a red trip?
Back up, Anna. Get your girl, Anna. Oh. On the kick, back up, Red.
Wilson.
Go get it. Come on, Beth.
Ball's pushed back out, lifted high by Willsboro.
That's it. We're on her, Beth.
Headed by Frederick.
Come on, Edie.
Bellin, nice job keeping it in.
Red, good job.
A red ball.
Go down. Over her head. Over her head. Hard. Go with it. Go with it. Pressure.
Ball comes to Wilson. She misfires.
Go, Miranda.
Picked back up by the Warriors.
Come on, get up.
Lamb gives chase.
Mark. Mark.
Sandor shoots one towards net, but that's going to go wide for a goal kick for Chazy.
Get in front of her.
Tighten it up. Keep her in.
Christy Wilson will take the kick. She's looking for Bellin. Cut off by the Warriors. And that's cleared out for Owen for the Warriors. Warriors with a toss. Short one. Could be a goal kick.
With the body.
Wilson will take the goal kick.
You'll be okay. That's all you need.
Good section. Go get it. Come on, Red. Get hungry. One time. It's all
Headed by Lamb, picked back by the Warriors. Lamb comes out with it. Pushes it up the line. Warriors push it back. And that's grabbed by Dupre.
Head ball. Come on, step.
And that's off Robinson, be red toss. We're 4.5 minutes away from overtime. As Simpson gets a foot on it. Simpson still with the ball.
That's it, Tonya. Get inside. Back on.
That's cleared out for a white toss.
I can't. We need you in the game.
Christy.
Dig down in deep.
4. You can do it.
Head again. Got it clear, Red.
Warrior goal kick.
Help.
Wrong again. Chazy corner kick. Oops. This battery telling me to replace it. Hope you don't die in some action here. That's misfired. And that's going to go out. Time switch batteries.
Red, clear it.
Well, we didn't miss any scoring. Didn't even miss a scoring opportunity.
Come on, Red. Up the field, Red.
Out for Chazy. Rose Bellin will toss in.
Contain. Contain.
Wilson, whoops, pushed out. Gonna be a white toss as Rose tosses in again.
Good job. Clear it. Clear it.
A goal right now would really just about wrap it up.
Good job, man. All right.
2:15 to go. 0-0.
Take your time.
Section 7
We got to stop.
Red.
Class D quarterfinals.
Turn, Katie, turn.
It's an automatic 210s.
Clear along. Clear along.
Chazy just went through one of these duels. against Westport. There's two determined teams out there to win this one.
Clear the ball,
That's pushed out of bounds for Chazy. Shot, oh, wide. Goal kick. Under a minute. One to go here, be a big one.
Get back to the ball. This way, we know where it's going. Head through. There it is. Come on, gotta have it. On it, stay with her.
Simpson.
Clear it. On her, on her.
We're going to be going to OT here. I think I said that about midway through this ball game. Midway through the second half, anyway. Whoops. That was the final charge because we're down to 7 seconds. And that ends the ball game. Well, of regulation anyways. We'll be going to 2-10s in just a few moments. Section 7 Class D quarterfinals. Girls varsity action, the Chazy Eagles and the Willsboro Warriors. We're set for the first of two 10-minute overtimes here. If we fail here, then we got to go to 2 5s. And if that 2 5 sudden deaths, that is, so if somebody scores, that's the end of it. And then they'll go to 5 shooters. And if no one scores, the next 5 shooters is also sudden death.
Let it go. Let it go.
So we got at least 20 more minutes of action here. We've played 80 scoreless minutes. Just glad it's a nice day. It's when you have these games and it's a downpour out.
On her! Don't let her set up! Step!
Batchelder. She pushes it up the wing. And that's rolled out of bounds. It'll be Chazy tossing.
Melanie Bliss! Don't let that girl beat you to the ball!
Robinson will toss it in. Rivera clears it. Picked up by Santor. Robinson gets a foot on it. Push right back in by Wilson. There it is. It happens this way so many times. You just get started in the overtime. And Chazy has done it before. They score one early. I'm not going to say for sure who got it, but Chazy takes a 1-0 lead in the first overtime. Warriors will kick off. Minute 18 into the first overtime. Melissa Lemire with the unassisted goal. Chazy leads it 1-0. That's out for a red toss.
3 middle, 4 middle, 5 middle.
A minute 18. We score in the first OT.
Nothing open.
But we still got another 17 minutes to go here. A lot can happen. Full white ball. Roosevelt into toss.
Back it up, 11.
Back it up.
Lisa, pull up some. Red.
For a red ball. Lemire tries to cut it off, but the Warriors push it back to midfield. That's kicked up ahead. Wilson gets chase. Wilson chests it down, tries to turn it. Taken away by the Warriors, but picked back up by Simpson. Simpson pushes up. Warriors clear it right back. That's cut off by Lamb. Woo.
Come on, Red, let's go! Go!
Lamb will toss in. Now when you get into overtime, there is no timeouts, so
Go get it! Got a girl back! Go, get up! Come on, Casey! Melanie, you're slow!
there's only timeouts in girls soccer. Boys don't have that. This is the first year they've had it, in fact, for the girls. I don't know if they'll keep it or not. We'd have a goal kick for Chazy. My gosh, the mosquitoes are out here.
Get up, Lisa! Get up! Melanie, bless your throw!
Well, I know one thing.
Get up!
Chazy's in the lead. I know two things. And I'm not going to make 5 o'clock mass. That's out of bounds for a goal kick.
Ready, Rose, turn and fire. Turn. Here it comes. Get it over.
It's pushed right back up and out of bounds for a red ball.
Come on. There you go. Bring it. Bring it. Go. Wow. Nice. Great ball. That's all no one would feel.
A lot of action. Probably the Warriors lifted in the air, but headed right back in by Chazy. Warriors again, back by Chazy. And that goes out. I think it'll be a goal kick.
You got a mark, find out who it is.
Clear up the wing! That's it. Come on, Mel. Get up! Come on, Melanie, blitz! Get up!
Good job, Sammy. Good job.
Come on!
Out of bounds.
Go get it, Mel!
Warriors with a toss.
Get up.
That's it!
Ball scored by Velen.
Get the ball. Good job, Heather. Nice ball.
Guy rolls out of bounds.
Back with the man.
It'll be a red toss.
Behind!
Good job.
And that's out of bounds for Chazy.
Get some lungs.
Velen tossed in, but headed. Simpson with a nice return. But it goes out of bounds for the Warriors.
Go to Christy with it! Go to
These little
Christy!
mosquitoes could be in for a rude awakening because I think it's going down in the 30s tonight.
Let's go! Get up, Lisa! Let's go! Come on, Anna, head ball! Head ball, push it through!
Hathaway gets a foot on it. Velen. He's pushing it up the line and she gets pushed off. Red charge call. It'll be Chazy's ball. Simpson sets it. For Wilson. Wilson looking for the far post. He does, but Gay is there to grab it.
Go, Christy!
Ball come for your mid-net.
Here we go.
Fredericks tries to cut it off. Batchelder chases. Out of bounds.
Go, get up, Lisa! Get up!
For the Warriors.
Get her, Carly.
2:15 to go in the first OT. Melissa Lemire scoring one, 1:18 into the first overtime. Unassisted, giving the Chazy Eagles a 1-0 lead.
Set it down, Steph! Set it down, let's go! Let's go, Steph!
Don't know what that was about, but it drew a groan from the crowd.
Come on, Christy! Let's go, get up!
Gay grabs it.
Evie, get up! Come on, Michelle, get up! Head ball!
Gay puts a foot to it.
Head ball! Come on, Evie! Come on, Evie! Use help! Christy. 1.
Simpson.
Take it back. Come on, Mel. Come on. Come on.
Got her. Got her.
Push it
Got her.
Ball was pushed up towards the middle. 1 minute left in the first OT.
Got time. Good, good. Man coming, man coming.
Simpson with a nice ball up the field.
Nice, quick. Force it. Let's go.
Gay grabs it at the edge of the 18. Puts it back to midfield. Excuse me.
Come on, bring it up. Hard to win.
Headed by Cortez. Picked up by Hathaway. Simpson breaks it up. Taken back by Hathaway.
You got time. You got time.
Come on, Red.
Wait throw, wait throw.
All white toss. Roosevelt will toss in.
Buddy.
Nice throw.
Come on, Anna. Go away. Come on, Anna. Stay with it. Don't push. Don't push.
Bellin.
Tater. Right with it. After you made the mistake. Push it through.
Simpson. Whoop.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
First overtime comes to an end with the Chazy Eagles leading it 1-0. We got 10 more to go.
Yeah, hard this way. Go get it. Go get it.
Warriors
There it is.
kick off as we start the second overtime with the Chazy Eagles leading it 1-0 on an unassisted goal by Melissa Lemire.
Get up. Come on, pull back midfield.
That's a white dangerous play, Red.
Let it go.
Batchelder a little slow in getting up.
Come on, Lee. Come on, Anna. Get up front line, Anna. Get up there. Wait, 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 wait.
Oh, what a slight
Get up
limp.
there, Evie. Front line, Evie. Get up there. Get up, Michelle. Get up. Head through. Go get it. No
Headed
one-
by Frederick.
Back up, Lisa. Back up. Come on, back
Lemire.
up. Back up. You're about, Lisa.
Hop ahead for Wilson. Wilson gives chase. But the Warriors are going to roll it out of bounds, and it'll be a Chazy toss.
Go, go, get a mark. Get a mark. Get 12.
Jimmy Wilson to toss in. Gets it in for Robinson.
Nice, Heather.
Come on, Evie.
Headed by Cortez.
Go get it. Come on, Mel.
Pushed up to the center. Wilson brings it back.
Stay there with her. Come on, Evie.
Cortez rolls to the side. Vellin is there. And it rolls out of bounds. It'll be a white toss. It's Katie Mulligan goes in. No Katie Mulligan going in because they couldn't get the ref's attention. A whistle, the horn out here doesn't seem to want to work. Lemire. Pushed back by the Warriors. Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Go, get it. Let's go.
I will say one thing. Beth has got it cut pretty close. Somewhere there's a ball. There it is. Vellin picks it up. She's got to push it towards the 18, but it's going to roll out of bounds for a goal kick for the Willsboro Warriors. 7 minutes remaining in the second OT.
Let's go, Chrissy. Get up. Go
That's grabbed by Gay.
Go. Go.
Gay with the footing.
Come on, Beth, your ball, Beth. Let's go. Get up, go back. Get up.
Out of bounds for the Warriors.
Now, get up.
Headed right out. Warrior, no, the Eagles will toss in now.
Come on, Red.
Vellin will toss in.
Go. Come on,
Pretty good
Red.
crowd on hand for today's game.
Let's go. Go through it.
Of course, Willsboro isn't that far off. In fact, I think it is the closest school that Chazy plays in their league.
Get out wide now. Get out wide here. Up the wing. Up the wing. Get back.
No hands off her.
Quickly.
So it'll be red toss.
Get him out. Get 42. Come on, Miranda. Don't let him Beat the ball, we gotta have it.
Headed by Lamb.
Chip it. Gary. All right.
It's pushed up ahead, but Wilson's there to return it.
Stay on 26, Casey.
Santor.
Come on, Beth. Come on, Beth.
Rivera.
Come on, Beth. Come on, Beth.
Santor again.
Come on.
It's pushed down, but picked in the air by the Warriors.
Go get it. Come on, go get up. Get up, Lisa. Get up. Pull him outside. Come on, go. Come on. Your ball, Beth. Come on, Mel.
I am really being overcome by mosquitoes in there. They're probably looking to... It's cooling down now. The sun is starting to set. They're probably looking for a warmer spot.
Come on, let's go, play it.
Lamb will toss in.
Play it.
Willsboro coach looking for a stall here. Headed by Robinson. Lemire now with the head. Lemire. Out of bounds for White. Look at these little buggers all around here.
26, Casey, ready to shoot. You're backing up, you back up with her.
What is this? The 26th of October and mosquitoes are out. Dupree has it. Gay has it rather.
Find them. Nice, Heather. Wing. There it is.
That's going to go for a goal kick.
Push it long. Come on, Casey.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go to right out of bounds. And the Warriors will have it. Lemire with the head. Up ahead for Wilson, but taken back by the Warriors. And that's going to roll out of bounds. No, Warriors keep it in.
Go get it. Come on, Steph. Come on, Steph. Stephanie, do you want the ball?
Getting up. A little slow, but she's up. We're down to 3 minutes. Eagles will toss in.
Get at him! Do it!
Santor heads it. Lemire. Pushing called on Chazy, so it'll be red ball.
Get up! Go back! Get up! Go get it!
Eagles with the kick. Pushed right back. Warriors with the kick, rather. And that's going to roll out for a Chazy toss. Heather Robinson will handle it. Out of bounds. Again, Heather Robinson will toss in for Chazy.
Come on, you want it! There you go, Ward, where you go? Look down. You got time.
Whoa, Gay with the grab. Gay puts a foot to it. Almost brought down by Fredericks. Cortez. Warriors push it back into the Chazy zone. Lamb in a foot race. Dupree is out, and she's got it.
Gotta want something.
Let's go, first to it! What are we letting it bounce for?
Headed by Mulligan. Chested down by Wilson. 1 minute to go as Rivera puts a head to it.
Come on, Kerry. Come back.
Rivera boots it up ahead. Lamb brings it back.
Get up, Lisa. Get up. Come on, you gotta have it. Come on, back to the ball, Hannah.
Rivera.
Up the wall. Up the line. Come on. Push it through. Go, push it from the goal. We gotta have it. Go from the goal.
That's cleared by Cortez. Nice job.
Come on, Ray. What do you think?
What are we down to? About 25 seconds, I think.
Keep mugging! Keep mugging!
Oh, the old substitute trick.
Go.
That's kind of slows things down here, Robinson. We probably took off 7-8 seconds there.
10!
Yep, that's going to be it.
7!
Gay puts a foot to it, but the Chazy Eagles are
3!
the winners of Section 7 Class D semifinals. They'll move on to play the visit Lake Placid on Tuesday in Saranac. We were scoreless after the end of regulation in 1 minute 18 seconds into the first overtime. Melissa Lemire nails one, and that's the way it stays. Chazy Eagles win it 1-0 in OT quarterfinal action. Till next time, good night, everyone.